Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Apologies for not being here sooner. You know how it is sometimes you don't do something and you want to do it, but as time goes on it gets harder to pick up and do. Yeah, well that was the case with me. I have moved house, but you know, I'm settled now, so I thought I'd pick up on my videos again and hopefully bring you some creative content. I will try and be consistent, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes, doesn't it? Anyhow, I just wanted to say that I met a lovely subscriber recently who said to me, you haven't been doing your videos lately, and that made me realise just how much I had missed it. So I shall say hello to her. That was Lorraine. Hello Lorraine, hope you're well. It was good to see you, and yeah, she helped me to get back into this. So I am going to hopefully bring you some crochet, some sewing, a bit about books, digital art, you know, all the stuff that I do to keep myself out of mischief. If there's anything else you'd like to see, please pop a comment in the box below, and I'd love to hear from you, because obviously I want to do what people would like to see. I do a lot of sort of arty stuff, and yeah, I'm always happy to do any tutorials. Please excuse my phone. Any tutorials or anything like that, sewing, crochet, whatever. So moving swiftly on, I'm going to show you some of the things that I've been making recently. Okay, we're going to start with some crochet bits and pieces. I've been making these little sort of keyring, charms, sort of cutesy things. And I just thought I'd show you. I keep them all in this lovely little basket. My daughter gave me this on my birthday, and it had teas and things in, but it's rather nice. I thought I'd store them in here. And start off with the ice creams. So this is one of my little ice creams that I made. They're rather cute, and they've even got little cheeks. So there's the little yellow one. There's a blue, no, it's not blue, it's lilac. There's a little lilac one. And I do believe there's one more in here, yes. That's a little turquoise blue. So there's 3 of those. I did have a pink one, but the pink one's gone now. Also, I have got some cute little stars. I think these are my favourites. I've put them on a little swivel clasp, so I know my grandsons have got them on their backpacks for school and some of their friends, so that's quite cute. There's a yellow one. I've got a few of those in here. There's a lilac. Ooh, one that got away, a little blue one. And there's a rather pretty pink one, and they've all got the cute little cheeks. What else have we got in here? Oh, these have been rather sweet. I know I've got one of my key rings, so have my daughters. Got little donuts, and they've got sprinkles, little happy faces, and they've got sprinkles. I don't know if you can see that, but they're quite a delicate pastel colour on there. There's a pink one, cute, and a yellow. Probably see the sprinkles a bit better on that one. There he is. And I think there's another one down here, like a creamy colour. There we go. So those are the donuts. Keeping it with cakes, we've got macaron. She's got a little bow on her head, rather cute. This little one is on a swivel clasp. She's also got a bow, little pink macaron. Oh, there's another star hiding. What else have we got? Unicorn. There was a really cute unicorn macaron, but haven't got that one anymore. This one's rather sweet. Little whale, a little tail. I'm a poet. Oh, and there's some rather sweet little ones. They're little whales, but they haven't got the keychain or anything on. There's a little blue one there, a little tail. And right, so the last thing I've got in here, well, one of them is a cupcake with a cherry on the top, because who doesn't love a cupcake with a cherry on the top? And this one, I got a pattern online for this one, but all the bits and pieces I've sort of made myself. So it's a cake, a little birthday cake with a little happy face, and I have crocheted a strawberry and a candle to go on mine. And the candle, I don't know if you can see, but it's got little sparkly bits on. And I also put jam in my little cake, and I did think you could also put a layer of white or cream and have cream and jam in your cake. So there we go, those are some of the bits that I've been crocheting. They're reasonably simple to do, the stars are not too difficult, but yeah, the smaller they get, I think the fiddlier they get. But yeah, so those are the bits that I've been crocheting, and now I'm going to get some of the bits that I've been sewing to show you those. So I've been doing quite a bit of sewing lately as well. I think it's the sewing bee. Gets you inspired to get the machine out. But I have been making a few bits and I have been wearing them, so I'm quite pleased with what I've made. This top I'm going to show you was a pattern hack, and I did this from a pattern called, I think it's called, oh gosh, the Rosary Dress by Rosary Apparel. A lovely lady who is on YouTube, and I downloaded the pattern and I did make a dress, which I'll show you in a minute, but I also decided to do a bit of a pattern hack and make a top. So this was what I'd made. It's got little elasticated sleeves and they're very puffy, and it has got a couple of darts in here, and it's sort of cropped. I tend to wear a white sort of vest top or camisole underneath, and I've got black floaty sort of trousers with little lemon flowers on that I tend to wear with this. I've made a keyhole back, I don't know if you can see that, with some bias binding, but I hadn't got any ribbon in yellow and not enough fabric for bias binding, so I had to improvise a little. I've put a ribbon on, and I kept thinking I'll go and buy myself some yellow ribbon, but to be honest, I quite like this colour and I think it goes quite well. It's nice, it just sort of hangs down at the back. So that's my little top that I've made. Yeah, I've worn that quite a bit. I quite like that. So that's one of the things I've made. This one I actually wore yesterday, and that's the front, isn't it? It's a little top made from scuba, navy scuba, and it's got the little foxes on the sleeves. To be honest with you, these were just fabric scraps that I had laying around. It's a little puff sleeve, they do stand up a little bit, but because of the nature of the fabric, they do hold their shape, which is really good. But it's just simple. The scuba is lovely and stretchy, and I've just put a little neckline on, little binding that I made out of the scuba. Nothing fancy, but I wore this with a pair of navy tailored trousers, and I'd got shoes in sort of a rusty colour, some nice suede heels, so I wore those, and yeah, do you know, simple, cost not a lot of money at all to make that really, but so yes, that's my little navy top, and I was quite happy with that one as well. Now this dress I have worn a lot, but there was something I wished I'd have done when I made it. But you know, you live and learn, and you have to sometimes make mistakes to learn what works best. I know with fabric it's tricky, because once you've cut into it, you've cut into it, but you do learn as you go along. But this is the dress that I made. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually a maxi. And I've done a little puff sleeve with some lace, and it's got a round neck and a zip down the back. But I didn't have any interfacing, and I just thought, oh, that would be fine. That'd be fine. Well, it's not. It's too flimsy. So I did top stitch it, but it's been a bit of a devil to lay flat, so you have to iron it, which actually this does need ironing, but I'd washed it and I wanted to show you. So that's the little dress I made, and it's made from a viscose, I believe. It's a viscose, and yeah, it floats, and it's very, very cool and comfortable to wear. So that's the third thing I made. I thought I'd, you know, show you those just to keep you up to speed with what I've been doing, really. And I have worn that a lot. It's just one of those things you can throw on, so easy to wear, anything, lunch, dinner, walk, people coming round, you going round somebody else's, it works. It's just one of those handy dresses. So there we go, those are my sewing makes. Last but not least, I thought I'd go through my books. I love reading, I'm a real bookworm, and last time I came on YouTube, or you know, one of my videos that I did before, I did a book I'd read, a book I was reading, and a book that I wanted to read or was going to read in the near future, and I've just gone and picked some up from my little bookshelf just to show you. And these, actually, one I'm reading and one I want to read, and one I've got to read very shortly, because I've joined a book club and we go, and well, I haven't been yet, it'll be my first one with Suffolk Libraries. I want to go and chat about this book. Now, this is called The Salt Path, and it is by Raina Wynne. I haven't read it, as I said, it's for the book club. I've read the back that I'm looking at the moment. It looks really interesting. If any of you have read it, it would be lovely if you would let me know what you think. I know I haven't read it yet, but I'd just be interested to know what you think of that one if you have read it. And that's before I read it. The next one, I'm smiling because I actually binge watched this series on Netflix. I didn't think it was going to be one of the things that I would be into, to be honest, but I absolutely loved it. Bridgerton. The Duke and I, by Julia Quinn. It just was by chance. I was searching in the library, and I didn't even know if there were, you know, were books on the series, but there are, and this is the first one, I do believe. And yeah, it's I'm really looking forward to reading that, because, well, for obvious reasons. I don't know if any of you are Bridgerton fans, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. In fact, I didn't want it to end, but I think we've got to wait. Hopefully there's going to be another season. The last book I'm reading is about a lady that I admire very much. I'm reading at the moment, and she's actually quite humorous. I really, really like her. And it's Esme Young from the Great British Sewing Bee. I haven't read a lot, but what I have read I'm really, really enjoying. She seems quite the character. I love her style. She looks like a little lady, which I certainly am, under 5 foot. I don't know if Esme is, I'm not quite sure, but she looks certainly next to Patrick Grant, who is probably a 6 footer. She does look quite tiny, but she's lovely, and I love her style. And yes, I'm really, really enjoying the book. So if you're into your sewing, I'd say this is a pretty good book to read. But I did look, I managed to get it from my local library, and I did look, and when I sort of thought, if I don't read it in time and I've got to get it back, there were actually 72 reserves on it, so I won't be renewing it. I've got to read it before the date that I need to return it. So yeah, so it says May. Right, I think, well, that'll be it for today. I think I've probably waffled on enough, but it's lovely to be back. As I said, I hope you're all well, and I want to make more videos. I just must keep on top of it. But now I'm settled, I've got a bit more time. I've really got no excuse. It will be a bit sporadic. It will probably never be on a certain day of the week or once a week or anything like that. But I just do want to keep, you know, keep on top of things and try and be a bit consistent with my content. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I did waffle on a bit, but as I said, down below, please, please, please comment anything you'd like me to do, whether it be tutorials, whether you'd like me to, I don't know, talk about crochet or whatever. I'm quite happy to do anything, as I'm very passionate about all that sort of creativity. Anyway, I need to go make a cup of tea now because I'm getting dry. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.